Joining us now with a crash course on how to have an incredibly romantic Valentine's Day are two relationship experts.
Andrea Syrta writes for MSN Living and is the author of Cheat on Your Husband with Your Husband. Also with us is Titus, author of Why Hasn't He Called? Good morning
Cheat on your
both
husband?
of you.
That's hot.
Provocative titles. Could we please start with the concept of pet names? Are pet names good or bad?
Baby cakes, what do you think?
I'm into it, Schmoopy. I love pet names. I think pet names, you know what, it's your own secret language in a relationship. It helps build a bond. I'm all for it.
Schmoopy, really?
Schmoopy.
I think they're absolutely horrible. Because they don't last. They're in the moment. You know, it's just awful because people can't keep that intimacy, the emotional intimacy, that they can't keep it up. It doesn't last. It's a thing of the past. High expectations. The relationship never goes in that direction.
I don't agree. I think pet names morph into other things, but they definitely last. They should be organic, of course. You don't want to force the pet name, and you don't necessarily want to share it in public because that's when people cringe. But in your own relationship,
couples get exiled because of that with other people if you share them in public.
But I wonder about the formality, Matt, because if you stick to someone's given name, does that create a formality or something else in the relationship that doesn't necessarily need to exist?
I think it always should be realistic. No one's going to be at that level of love all the time. We would like to think that marriage should be one big, long first date, but guess what? It's not. It's a lot of work, and it doesn't result in pet names on a daily basis.
Yeah, but research actually shows we need 5 positive interactions to negate 1 negative interaction. So these pet names actually, if you inject a little sweetness into the day, can help with that.
So you're going to call me something nice after you did something terrible to me, and I'm going to be like, oh, it's okay,
Hopefully
I'm fine.
I do nice things all the time.
You are definitely a nice girl.
Names get too familiar. You're living with someone. Can it suddenly feel like you're living with a roommate and not a lover?
Roommate effect.
The roommate effect is big. You forget your lovers and partners. You become parents and roommates.
People get complacent. They don't keep the things that are important in a relationship going on. You know, a lot of sex. Sorry to say, it's very important. Treating your partner at a level that you first met them at. We get complacent because we say to ourselves, what's going to happen? Are they going to divorce me? Are they going to leave? Well, guess what? They could.
So here's a question, Matt, for you. Should men and women be using holidays like Valentine's Day to turn up the heat if it's missing in the relationship?
I think a relationship reboot is very important, and it can start off on Valentine's Day. And it's possible. People get bogged down with just everyday life. But you know what? You can wake up one morning, decide you're going to try to look your best for your partner. You're going to treat them a certain different way from that day forward. And you're going to just be a different partner, and things can change, right?
Absolutely. On MSN Living, we actually spoke to couples, and we said, what keeps the spark alive? And it's the little things they do on a daily basis. Small gestures. Handwritten notes.
That guy
maybe
doesn't do that,
sometimes.
does
Come on,
he?
let's be honest. That's not going to happen a lot.
Sneakers.
But it's thoughtful.
Sneakers. That's so romantic.
Very romantic.
Maybe chivalry, opening up the door. You know,
one of the things I had read was closing the bathroom door.
Close the bathroom door. Thank you for mentioning that. We need to keep mystery alive in marriage.
I don't think my wife knows I go to the bathroom, actually. We haven't even gone down that road.
But why there's a mystery there? That's the idea, to kind of have some just private moments?
It's so hard to have private moments when you share a space, and especially when kids are coming in and out, you have to create it.
Mystery is the most important thing in the world, especially to guys. We have to keep fantasizing a little bit about our wives or significant others, or we're going to just treat them like our sisters, and then we're not going to be monogamous to our sisters, obviously. Do you see what I'm saying?
But if you want to get it on in the bedroom, I agree with you that sex is very important so you don't end up in the roommate trap. But you need to work on it outside the bedroom to get the heat on, obviously.
Nah, it starts in the bedroom.
It does not start in the bedroom.
That's where it starts.
Have you heard of chore play? Foreplay, domestic tasks around the house.
I like the sound of that.
You're a freak.
Rebecca just chore play.
It will work every time.
What is chore play?
It is doing nice gestures for your partner around the house.
Did you coin that phrase?
I did not coin that phrase. It is well known by moms across America.
Well, guess what? We're going to have to leave it there and answer
fine.
that question another time.
Forget it.
Andrea Syrta, Titus, thanks so much.